it's Ashley again, and today I wanted to do a brief how-to video on how to get your makeup to last all day. As you can see, this is my beautiful no makeup face. Really, the biggest thing when getting your makeup to last all day is really how you prep and prime your skin. So first things first, let's cleanse this baby. If you watched my previous video, you saw that I do a lot of coconut oil cleansing. I especially like to use this in the morning as well when I don't have any makeup on. It really just helps to dissolve any of that like heavy moisturizer that you might have used the night before. And like I said, it doesn't change the pH of your skin, and it just leaves you feeling nice and refreshed. So I just massage this into my skin really well. And then I use just a regular makeup wipe to take it off. The makeup wipe I prefer over a washcloth because it's less invasive. It won't cause any extra irritation or anything like that, which is good because we don't like irritation, even though I look a little red right now. I think it's kind of the lighting. And if you couldn't tell, we're in my bathroom now. New backdrop. Okay. So the next step I like to do in kind of prepping the skin is I do use a serum, and I'm actually going to use the one that you saw in my last video. It's the Gunilla of Sweden Epica Cell Rejuvenating Serum, because I want my skin to be healthy and doing good things under all of my makeup. So I'm just applying 2 drops of this. And like I said in my last video, you really just want to press it right into the skin. And if you have those glorious dark circles like I do, I also like to use an eye cream. This is the Firming Eye Treatment by Bare Minerals. It actually has peptides, which will firm the skin around the eye, and caffeine to help get rid of those dark circles. You don't need a lot. You need the amount of like a grain of rice. Use your ring fingers, press them together, and then lightly just pat it around the orbital bone of the eye. And how the eye cream works, it's actually gonna absorb it and pull it up into the eye area. And it's like instant gratification. Okay, and then as of recently, one of my new other favorite products I've been using is the City Sunscreen Serum by Supergoop. You can see that it has a SPF 30 and a PA+++ rating. I really use this when you have scarring or dark spots. It's really important to have a little extra protection out in the sun, otherwise it can get more irritated and more pronounced. This particular serum actually also has a ton of antioxidants and skin renewing benefits. So again, it smells like sunscreen, but I like to just know that I have that extra protection. Again, I'm very, very fair too, and when it's hot outside like this guy's a little good friend to have. It has a couple different omega type vitamins, which is just gonna help beautify. Okay, so now for moisturizer. If you watched my last video, you saw that I used the Set Moisture Matte Oil-Free Moisturizer. And I'm just gonna squirt some out on my finger, and then I just kind of place it around the face. And then recently, I've also been adding in a CC cream, and this one is also by Supergoop. It's in the shade medium to dark. I don't use very much of this, a very light amount. It helps to give me a little bit of tint on my face, so I don't have to use as much concealer. But this one also has a ton of skin like renewing benefits that I really like, and it has that SPF 35 in it. So it's just for that little extra protection. The color in it is mineral based, so it's fairly natural at the same time. It'll work as a sunblock as opposed to a sunscreen, which is awesome. so those rays aren't penetrating your skin. And like I said, it just gives me a little bit of a tint. I'm already looking better. Okay, so that is the prep portion of this video, and now we're gonna go into priming. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of or ever used a primer. Again, I'm a huge Bare Minerals fan, so the primer I use is their Prime Time, and they have a couple different ones. They have an oil control, a brightening, and then this is the original. I prefer this one. It squirts out, it's kind of like a clear gel. One pump is all you need, not very much. And you just put this on directly after you put on your moisturizer. It has a very, very silky feeling. What you're feeling is actually silica, and that helps to kind of soften out the surface of your skin, so fill in any fine lines and wrinkles, any enlarged pores, and then it also will just give something for your makeup to stick to so that it wears better for you throughout the day. So primers, I say, are very, very important. There's a lot of different ones out there on the market. You really want to read the ingredients and see what's in them, just because kind of cheaper-ish primers have known to be able to like clog people's pores. The Bare Minerals one has silica versus silicone, which I believe in the silica just gives it that silkiness, and then it also will help control like oil production and shine throughout the day. And now for my super secret Bare Essentials kind of priming feature of this video. I don't know if you guys have heard of mineral veil before. I love it. Today I'm going to be using the one that comes in the compact in the translucent version, but it's just called the Bare Minerals Ready SPF 15 Touch-Up Veil. I like to do something that is called a mineral veil sandwich when I wear my Bare Essentials, and pretty much what that is after you prime, you put on a layer of mineral veil. Bare Minerals mineral veil has cornstarch in it, which will absorb any oil or perspiration for you throughout the day. So the closer it is to your pore, the more that it can absorb. And then when you have it on top of your makeup, it keeps your makeup from rubbing off onto your clothes or your cell phone or anything like that. So I'm just gonna take this guy, take a nice fluffy brush, I do 2 circles, and then you just want to buff it on all over. And this really is just, like I said, gonna help keep the shine away. All right, and we are going to come back to me when my face is fully dressed and you can see the finished product. Hey guys, I'm back, and this is the finished product. What do you think? Do I look shiny? Do I look okay? No more dark circles. So yes, moral of this little prep and prime story: to get your makeup to last all day, you need to prep and prime every time. Prime, 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 prime. All right, got it? Makeup is only gonna look as good as your skin does underneath it. So taking care of it every day, having a diligent skincare routine is definitely beneficial, and then using a primer just to kind of perfect the skin before you put your makeup on really, really helps as well. It doesn't matter what kind of primer you use what works for you. And since I'm not oily all over, I use the original. In the past, I have like mixed and matched and put just the oil control primer here and the regular primer here. So that's something that you can try as well. It's just makeup, it washes off, so don't be afraid. But that's gonna be all for today. Please, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that button down below, that would be awesome. And if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be great too. And that's gonna be all for today. Have a great day. Bye guys.